Hello, everybody. My name is Eagle Doc. You might be wondering, where the fuck were you? You last posted, what was it, 2017, 2019? I don't know, whenever. 2019, shortly after Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2019 came out. Hey, who cares? You probably don't remember me, anyways. This is a quick unboxing and review of clones. Now, these come, these are samples by Aiden Rivera of RiveraParfums on Etsy. This is the first opening and first impressions. They came in yesterday. Really fast shipping. They came in within, what was it, 2 days from shipping? Yeah, about 2 days from shipping. So they shipped on the, this is being recorded on the 16th, a day after I should have gotten them. So already package is sealed really well. So let's cut it open and see what Mr. Rivera himself has to show us. Okay. So it's sealed in a very bubble and safe bubble wrap packaging. You can see here. And it's in a USPS box as well. So even better packaging. And I'm mutilating this package, but whatever. Go from the box. There's just a simple thank you on it. Discard that. Now I ripped off 3 pieces of paper to test. One small, little baby paper. 3 decent sized ones. This one has erectile dysfunction. I mutilated the box. That is why it looks like shit. But USPS, it came well. I mutilated it, though, in the process of opening it. This is first impressions, completely first impressions, so let's just mutilate this box even further. There we go, that comes out. I can just pull this out. Yeah, there we go, there we go. So, and in this, we have bubble wrap packaging. And in the bubble wrap packaging, we have the case that our samples come in. I love bubble wrap. It's popping while I'm cutting this open, so it's going to be like a little ASMR action. So let's dig into this and just a lot of popping, chop it open. I am not being very careful with this. But this is really well packaged. It came in the bubble wrapped package, and then in the USPS box, and then in this. Into our box. Discovery set, handcrafted fine fragrances from RiveraParfums. Focus. It's not focusing. Yeah, who cares? It's got some nice flair to it. Got some really nice flair to it, so let's take off these, frankly, beautiful accessory straps. Grab my girl's lingerie. And take it out. Now this comes with a card. And in it, like all of his fragrances, it comes with a sample. In this case, it is a sample of, and this comes with every fragrance, including sample sets. It's not focusing. Focus. Vanilla Oud. The fragrances I bought in the 5 milliliters are Otello Noir. Focus. Focus. It's not focusing. I hate this. I'm using a webcam for this. Okay. Black Tuxedo, and Callejon del Beso. Now, I said it comes in this neat gift box with a little wrapping. It comes with this little thank you and sample. So all of his fragrances come with a special extra sample. That's just how he does things. All of his fragrances, the sample says come with an extra sample. The fragrances themselves come with an extra sample. Really nice the way he does it. So let's move these out of the way. Close with a knife. And let's test out our first one. Now, I didn't get these up ahead of time, so Callejon del Beso, RiveraParfums. Alley of the Kiss is a unisex parfum. Top notes: rum, agave, lime, margarita accord. Mid notes are caramel, brown sugar, cinnamon, and tonka bean, and lily valley and ylang ylang. The base notes are labendum, vanilla, creamy custard, white amber, white musk, roxin, sandalwood, vetiver. This is the bottle, and it came with a little cap. Let's start off with the spray test on the piece of paper. By the way, and I like this. It's really nice. At first, you definitely get the rum. At first, you definitely get the rum. And the lime is there, the agave is there. It starts off very boozy, very sweet. Really nice. There's the little bit of citrus. Wow, perfect. So, the description on this, oh, let's quickly get down. As it's drying down, caramel comes out, definitely, in the brown sugar. As someone who cooks a lot, I know those. Very sweet. You get the tonka bean, vanilla-y sweetness. I don't really get much in the way of floral notes at the moment. And the cinnamon is there. It's just not strong, which I like. I like the fact that the cinnamon is not strong. It is a very nice fragrance. Nicely crafted, very sweet. And now I start to get the I'm smelling my arm to make sure the clones that I tried earlier aren't hurting or interfering with it, and fine. Here comes a little bit of the floral. Still very sweet whole way through. You can definitely tell this is a nice, sweet fragrance, very sweet gourmand fragrance. This doesn't really have a comparison to it. The best comparison that I've tried is Angel Share, and I honestly prefer this to my sample of Angel Share. I prefer it to I prefer the oil perfumery version of it to the original Angel Share. I prefer this to both. You can't really compare that much. They're not that similar, but it is absolutely a very nice fragrance. Nice rum, sweet, very sweet. I love this. It's nice. It's very nice. It is classy. It is very classy. It is something that if I hadn't already been to all the proms I need to go to, this is what I'll probably be wearing is this fragrance because it's a very nice fragrance. It is sweet. It's very sweet, very romantic. And it's definitely a unisex fragrance. You can easily see this is a unisex fragrance. Very nice. Callejon del Beso. And I want to try it on my wrist. So, spray. Check out the alcohol notes. Do a nice test. Ooh, you can already tell it's better on the wrist. On the wrist, the caramel, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon come out a lot more than on the paper. The extra little details to it. It's nice. It's really nice. On the paper, it's definitely more rummy as soon as you put it on. There is the rum. It definitely does smell like the rum. It definitely does smell like the agave. The sweetness is there as well. The cinnamon is a lot more powerful on the wrist than it is on the paper. So if you're not a fan of that, you probably wouldn't like it. That's just my skin chemistry, though. Sure. But it's definitely a sweet fragrance. Very sweet. Very sweet fragrance. But on the hand, compared to on the paper, the brown sugar and the cinnamon come out a lot more. You definitely get that spicy kick to it. But you still get the rum. It's still there. You still get the caramel, however you want to pronounce it. It's there, and it's good. It is sweet. And as I smell it more, I notice the cinnamons fluctuating up and down, but it's not gone, but it's not as overpowering. It is slightly less sweet than the paper, but it's definitely really nice. I want to get to the base notes to see what a lot of this is because I don't really detect a lot of the woody notes on it, the sandalwood and the vetiver, as much as I do the sweetness. Now, that's not a bad thing. And it's probably there and I'm just not smelling it. Plus plus it's just very strong on the rum and the agave, the sweetness, the rum, the caramel, the sugar, cinnamon, tonka bean, and then the vanilla. Very strong on sweetness. Now start to die down a bit. Now I get a floral. I get a very bold masculine. Now I get the sandalwood come out. So it is there. It's just my hair's so fucked. I just took a shower before this to scrub off the fragrance. It's sweet, very ambery, woody, very romantic. It's very gentlemanly. You know what I mean? Classy, gentlemanly. Fix that, yeah. Very beautiful. I love it. Nice, really nice. All in all, Callejon, Callejon del Beso, really good choice. Highly recommend. Grab a drink. Drinking Diet Dr. Pepper right now, not sponsored. Wish I was. Second sample to try. Black Tuxedo. So let's go to Rivera's. Oh, and on the Anthony Fantano scale, that's what I like to work on is the Anthony Fantano scale. Strong 8. Strong 8, week 9. I prefer this to Angel Share. If you like Angel Share, you'll like this. It's not exactly like Angel Share, not even close like Angel Share. But that's the best description I can give. It is a sweet, boozy fragrance. It's just amazing. There's no other way to put it. It's an amazing, classy, nighttime, date night fragrance. I love it. Frankly, I do. It's an amazing fragrance. It's an amazing fragrance. And that is absolutely going to be in my daily rotation. Next is Black Tuxedo. RiveraParfums. It's a chiffre fragrance, one of his slightly earlier fragrances. It is bergamot, violet, black pepper, coriander, rose, ambergris, and patchouli. I should probably tell why I chose what I did. I chose Callejon del Beso, Callejon del Beso because it is a unique fragrance. It is a very unique fragrance. I chose this because it's a more familiar fragrance, but it's not too generic, and it's got notes I love. I am a sucker for spice, wood, and florals, and I am a sucker for rose. Rose, jasmine, and iris. I'm a sucker for. So let's test this. Step 1 is on the strip. Spray. Immediately. Yes. This is seductive and classy in a different way. Whereas Del Beso was a nice, youthful fragrance. Really nice. I love it. This, refined. Very refined. The other one, Del Beso, playful, young, fun. Something someone my age would wear. Bring this up a little bit. Change it around. In the middle of it. I can face it. So, this is more of a not necessarily older, but more refined. This is something that I would expect some slightly older, more well put together man to wear. Floral, I love it. This is a fragrance that I would. This is the fragrance of someone. Really, I don't know how to explain it. My first thought is like tuxedos. I guess the best way to describe it is describe it situations. Cayon de Beso, Cayon del Beso is better for is what you think of like a prom fragrance or like a high school fun, college fun fragrance. Black tuxedo is something that you would expect black tie, white tie event, and I have been to those. Something you would expect from an event like that. Very proper, gentlemanly, classy. Something that you would expect to just be like the person who wears this is well put together. That's what this is. As I said, it's best to describe it as the situations. Callejon del Beso is like fun, not a party fragrance per se, but definitely a more fun, playful fragrance. This is a more refined fragrance. I accidentally conking my mic at the moment. So, and I'm still getting that smell, and it's still really sweet and spicy. I shall apply this to my inner forearm. Show this the right way. This, get off the alcohol notes. Rest a bit. Probably shouldn't do it on the here. Let's do my arm across. I'm still getting the alcohol, so we gotta let it dissolve a bit. Callejon del Beso. In the meantime, I'll let read this. It is inspired by a Mexican love story. That's what he says. Honestly, it's an amazing fragrance. It's a fun fragrance. This spray it on here. The florals are more pronounced than this. You get a very. It does smell like roses. It smells like fresh, wet roses. And I love that smell. Very floral. That's what I'll note is it's a very floral scent. As it goes, it's still a very nice fragrance. This is one that I will absolutely be wearing as well. This this, this is one that I'll absolutely. I'm trying to find a perfect height for this because I've never done this. My first time using a webcam for it. I think that's a good height. This is my first time ever using the webcam. So floral is definitely there. Definitely patchouli. Definitely get the Bergamot. It is a nice fragrance. This is a short description on it, and the description is patchouli and smoldering patchouli with dark pepper and ambergris make it seductive and addictive. For the accomplished, successful, and those who are not afraid of taking tasks. Accomplished, successful, and those who is not afraid of taking risks. Now, I've been misspelling there, but who cares? It's got a freshness to it. It's got a freshness to it, but also a dark woodiness to it. Fresh, at the same time floral, at the same time spicy a little. the first fragrance review, so I'm not going to be good at describing well. But this is really good. I will state these are for different occasions. These are for different occasions. But I do prefer this Callejon del Beso to the Black Tuxedo. First opinions. It's just a sweeter fragrance, and I tend to prefer sweeter fragrances. Sweeter gourmand fragrances is my style. That's not to say this is bad. I will state this is really good. And this is better than most fragrances that I've tried. In the same general range as it, same general style of it. This is much better than what I have tried before. Now, ooh, there we go. That's the spice. That is the coriander and black pepper. Still nice and refined, but it almost makes me think of cooking. I like to cook. I cook a lot of food from different cultures. It's definitely spicy. But throughout the entire time, you still get the florals, still get the woodsy notes, you still get the patchouli, the deeper ambery notes, not woods. I I'm weird. I consider patchouli woodsy. I'm weird. I consider patchouli woodsy. Just me. It's nice. I like it. Of the three, this was the one I was hoping to try the most. Ow. I'm not gonna lie. Really good fragrance. Really good fragrance. Do I prefer it over this? No. This is a weak 9, strong 8. This is a solid 8. I would wear both of these to different occasions. I said more playful, more fun, more youthful, more refined, and more classy. But they're both refined and classy in their own way. Big boy. Otello Noir. This is cardamom, basil, lemon, and bergamot on the top. Middle notes are honey, leather, galbanum, angelic root, nutmeg, and tobacco. Base, amber, black agar, and oud accord. Atlas, cedarwood, and sandalwood, and musk. I should have smelled them all out of the bottle. No, this is gonna be palate cleanse. Let's go with the third, huh? Fortunately, it's gonna be on the erectile dysfunction page. There we go. Yes. Ooh. His description for this is compelling, modern, and mysterious. Do I agree with that? Absolutely. Part of my language. Starts off, you get that nice citrusy lemon and bergamot, but you definitely get that note of basil. And I like basil. I cook with a lot of basil. I do a lot of Italian, so and it is one of my favorite notes. I've always been a basil guy. Now if it's oregano, no, I jokes aside, jokes aside, of my love for oregano. Absolutely, little sweet, not too sweet, a little sweet, citrusy, very nice. Still progressing as it goes down. It says woody oriental, so he's Spanish, so I feel bad that I fucked up the pronunciation of Callejon del Beso. I didn't check it out before this, how to pronounce it. Callejon del Beso. But really nice. Otello Noir, really nice. Now I'm starting to get sweet. I'm getting the sweet now. I love honey. One of my favorite cheapies that I wear a lot, Stetson Original. And one of the big things in Stetson is honey. It's supposed to be someone in the vicinity of Royal Copenhagen. One of the big things that prides itself on is the honey note. Keep hitting my mic. This part, probably not going to cut out anything, make it real. I like this. This is really good. I like this. The scent is definitely dying down. This is one that I will try on the skin because it's dying down on the paper too fast, and I doubt that's actually the case. We're going to alcohol dissipate a bit. Find my fragrances. Hey, we good. Hey, we good. Tuxedo's still there. Callejon del Beso is Callejon del Beso still strong. Strong. It's projecting still. Really strongly. Tuxedo is projecting well, but I smell it quite far away. I have a feeling that one is going to be insane. So let's still the lemon bergamot, citrusy, sweet, spicy of the basil and cardamom. There, absolutely. We're just gonna let it's taken a lot longer to settle than the other two. Just immediately start to show off the extra notes. This one I can tell is good. But yes, it is very nice. At the start, citrus starts off very much like more sporty fragrance. There's the tobacco, nutmeg and tobacco, leather. Bit smoky, but sweet. Is a sweet smoke. Very nice, very masculine. So it's unisex, obviously. Is it unisex? I want to say he said it's unisex. Sex. Doesn't say if he's unisex. Nah, who cares? It's good. Spectacular. I love this, honestly. It is a very nice fragrance. It is spicy, woody, with some sweet. It is hard to describe. I can't describe it. I've never been good at describing. That's why I don't write books. That's why I don't write books and why I fail English class. Half the damn. No, it's really nice. Yeah, it's definitely woody, spicy, and rich. Not in the way that Beso is rich in terms of the pure sweetness. Still going strong, but it's definitely better than Tuxedo, depending on your style. It is. This is a fragrance that some. I'm gonna keep bringing up classy because it's a classy fragrance. All of these come with the sole goal of being classy and turning heads. They're all really nice. It's very woody, very sweet. Not sweet per se, but it's a sweet tobacco, sweet spicy. Definitely really like it. It's definitely a spicy fragrance, but it's not a bad fragrance. So this video is getting way too long, and I've basically done nothing to describe it. I'll put reviews of everything in Mr. Rivera's store, and hopefully it'll be better than my review here. This is only the second time I've ever done something like this, an actual full thing. This is the first time I'm using a face cam, and like everything else, it's unscripted. This is completely unscripted. First time. This is my first opening. You saw me open it. This is my first time ever touching these fragrances. Any fragrance by him. Overall, solid 9. Weak solid 9. This is high praise. This is what you would wear at a prom or at a fun place like a club. This is my number 1. Number 2, Otello Noir. Otello Noir. It's supposed to be Spanish. I'm not sure if it's since it's supposed to be Hispanic, I'm not sure if it's Otello or Oteo. probably is Otello Noir, and I'm just mispronouncing fucking everything. I mean, this was Callejon del Beso, the double L. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Otello or Otello. I'm white. I'm like half Mexican, but I don't know anything about the Mexican side of my family. I'm completely not attuned to the Mexican side of my family besides my love of Mexican food, my ability to handle spices. So, really good. Between this and Tuxedo, they serve different purposes. I believe that Tuxedo is better for black would be better for like black tie and white tie events, something really that formal. This is better for, in my opinion, more situations. I'd much more situations. I'd much rather take this over Tuxedo. Solid 8. Tuxedo gets knocked down to a weak 8. All in all, about average from what I've experienced. This is a really nice set of fragrances. I will be wearing all of these, and hopefully, I'll be able to do a follow up video later on if I ever get to use these again because it's getting hot where I am. Southwest US, Pacific Southwest. It gets hot, and you can't really wear these kind of fragrances. So I'm annoyed that it took me this long to get them. Hopefully, hey, my mic's not picking up my mic's not picking up my keyboard clickies. I don't think it's not showing up on OBS that's picking up keyboard clickies. But meh, whatever, whatever. So meh. But generally, yeah, really nice fragrances. These is good. This is amazing. Between these two, this is the definition of this is good. I like this. Can you tell I never use fucking base cam? Really nice fragrances. Highly recommend. Pick them up. Just do me a favor and go to a store and pick them up. There's a lot of fragrances. He has a lot of fragrances. The next ones I'll try will probably be the next time you see me with Aiden RiveraParfums, it will be Rouge Santal, and I know it will be Rouge Santal, probably Honey Bourbon, and Renaissance Rose, or Red Velvet, either of them. I just realized. I forgot the sample of Vanilla Oud. Oh no, I'm sorry, Aiden. You're never gonna see this. No one's gonna see this. I I doubt it. It's not even a good review, but meh. Why the fuck not? Just open this up and let's figure out what this is. It's one I haven't looked at. This is one I haven't looked at. Is Vanilla Oud. Bourbon, vanilla, amber, caramel, rose, oud, aromatic spices, patchouli, benzoin, musk, and woody notes. I'll put it on the top of my hand because I'm not getting any scent from that, and I want to keep this for smelling purposes. I don't want to have to move to my armpit to cancel out the nose. So I will just keep this. Ooh, it comes in a 1 ml sample. So I like to do this where I just take the plastic bin and rub it on. Okay, Aiden, I see you. Oud. Definitely oud. Got a signature oud smell to it. A lot of people say it smells like animalic. I almost think oud smells kind of clean. And the oud I've tried oud wood. I've tried tobacco oud. No, yeah, tobacco oud. All smell kind of clean to me. Vanilla, caramel is coming out. Vanilla oud, I swear to God. This motherfucker you be. No, so this so good. Actually trying oud fragrances. Like I tried oud earlier today. Not as hype on it as I thought I would be. Because I like the dirty animalic smell. But it works well here. This is completely off the cuff. It should have been over like many minutes ago. So I'll just quickly get this over with. It's clean in a way with the oud, but not like really clean. Floral, sweet, musky, woody. Once again, says on the tin what it is. Vanilla oud. Probably give it a solid 8 as well, along with Otello Noir. Personally, it's gonna be a hot take. I prefer sweeter fragrances. I prefer sweeter fragrances. That's just me, and it's this is almost everything I want in a fragrance rolled up into one. Only reason I can't give it higher is because just oud is oud. About it. So, a personal bias out of the way for lack of oud. What do I think of these perfumes? Wrap it up. These are some of the nicest, most well crafted perfumes, fragrances, parfums you can get. These fragrances are spectacular, well made, well created. Mr. Rivera did a fine job with them. There's really no major complaints. I'm pretty sure I picked up the best ones, but it is very much a hit on all of them, and all of them are not just usable, but will be used. These I will absolutely use these all the time, especially when cooler weather comes. These are going to become my main uses. Uh, yeah. Sample packs, really good way to try them. Try them out yourself because I'm terrible at explaining things. Comes in the neat box, and wow. I'll just say thank you all very much for watching, and Pizza.